Hi kids, Billy Francesca here. You're welcome. We're doing a hashing it out with myself. I'm sorry, this hat is just, sorry, it's just too big. This is obnoxious. Can we swap this out? Thank you so much. Oh, that's better. Hi kids, Billy Francesca here. Welcome to Hashing It Out with Billy Francesca. How are you all? Hi. A live studio audience. We're so wealthy here. This is season 4, episode 4. We're getting a lot done. It only took me 4 years to go to a 2-year college. I might not be able to wear this hat either because it's making me nuts. Sarah, can you take that and just throw it right in the fire? I'll buy another one. Thank you, Amazon Prime. Can you tell us about the last time you cried? Oh.
Dark.
Real life doesn't make me cry. When my grandmother died, I turned to my brother while they were lowering her into the ground. He was crying. I put my hand on his arm and said, God, am I hungry? And he said, what's wrong with you? I'm like, she was 93. I mean, like, how much longer do you want to live? I don't want to make it to 40.
You're way past that. Too late.
Yeah, you all got confused trying to do math. So the last time I teared up, I didn't like cry, like, I don't do that. That doesn't happen anymore. She got rid of that years ago. I doubled up on livers and got rid of my heart. But I was watching that show that I like. It's a cop show, Major Crimes. I love it, on TNT. And then one of the police officers like in pain or something, and I was like, oh, and I got upset. I started to tear up, and I was like, oh hell no. Then it went to commercial, and everything went back to 1, and I was fine, and I wasn't upset anymore. I'm not a big crier. I like to take my feelings, and I get rid. I yell. I'm always screaming at someone or yelling. But once it's out, I'm fine. Reed is a viewer from Canada. What do you know about his country? Oh, well, Canada right now is trying to build a pipeline that'll go all the way to Texas. I bet you didn't see that coming, assholes. I learned something. Canada is a beautiful country. Niagara Falls is still there, isn't it? Or did they move that? No, it's still there. They kept it. Drugs don't cost anything up there. They have something called socialized medicine. All I know is you go to any pharmacy and buy whatever you want. Do Canadians get cancer? I don't think it's as prevalent. And Reed lives there. Does he want to move here? Because now gays can marry, even for the wrong reasons. Wonderful. Is that all about Canada? Maple syrup is their main export. That and Celine Dion t-shirts. What did the... Leland, do you believe I have to put up with this shit?
Nani?
And you and I are both wearing black and white. I thought my dresser knew not to dress us in the same color.
ここに来て
Better on you. Sister, you're gonna wind up in a pine box. This question is, what did the Big Bang sound like? Well, it's certainly not like the Big Bang Theory. They couldn't catch a laugh on that show if they were throwing them out of a fucking cannon. I don't know why people get so weirded out by nerds. Is a nerd still everyone's a nerd. Hipsters are nerds. Hipsters are nerds in better clothing. It's that simple. If you put a big giant hat on Urkel, done. He's a hipster. I'm sorry. But to answer your question, what did the Big Bang sound like? It sounded a lot like my good friends from Twisted Sister, the group from the 80s. Loud and annoying, and you wanted it to be over faster than it was. Okay. Oh shit. This is a very long word. Oh, it says astrophysicists. Sorry. I guess it wasn't as long. Astrophysicists discuss astro endeavors. They can splice atoms. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Physicists in general do a lot of, like, pontificating. Like, there's a lot of, like, well, what does this mean? And what if I take this atom and I mix it with Nutella? A lot of it we couldn't understand. Hieroglyphics. Oh my God. That's wonderful. I haven't seen hieroglyphics in years. Years ago, when you take a selfie, like you have to stand there like this, and they would carve symbols into the wall for you. I can't tell you how many different pyramids I'm in. I don't want to brag. It would seem like bragging. Well, what this says is, later, that's the downward arrow. I mean, like, we didn't use words like the or and, like, so you have to kind of like, it just says words, you gotta put it together. This says later, after you do your eye makeup, not heavy on the eyeliner. The bird is a symbol, like not too much eyeliner. You don't want to have that drastic look, because you know Egyptians were always like, oh, did you see Kathy today? Yeah, more eyeliner. Later, after you finish your eyeliner, but not too much, we're going to go line dancing. That's a rope, and the way of the movement is line dancing. So you start here, you do like, I got friends in low places, and the whiskey you turn and you spin down, and see how it gets bigger right there at the end? That's when your partner, you do a death drop. Later, after you do your eye makeup, but not too heavy, you don't want to look like everybody else, we're gonna go line dancing, and we're going to have 2 cocktails. Only 2. But not just any cocktail. You see, this is the symbol. Obviously, this is how many. And that is a symbol for a mezcal mule. It's in one of the smaller cups. But we're saving this because this is art. I'm going to put this right here. Oh, this is my friends. For people who ask me on YouTube, the station where everything is on, they ask me who these people are in the photos. They were like, what's the photo behind you? Well, obviously, that striking young dish on your far right, that's me. This is my mother, Rafe. I bought him the headdress and did his makeup. And that's his husband, Jimmy, my father, who's coming in next week. And that is my half-sister, Ev, dressed up like a lesbian Mrs. Roper, as if there's any other kind. And this is at Carnival in Provincetown. They have all aged horribly. As I, of course, look exactly the same as I always have because, well, I'm a witch. I want to thank you all for tuning in to Hashing Out with Billy Francesca. I, of course, am Billy Francesca, unfortunately, because who the hell would want to be me? Please subscribe to my channel and tell your friends to do it and watch all of our other stuff. And if you're living in the Los Angeles area and you want to be on our show Advice from an Idiot, you can find us live in the streets of West Hollywood on a Friday night, trolling around, doling out advice like pineapples. Get it? Dole pineapples? Did you get? Yeah, you're welcome. Bye. The Jenner family is blank. I think that pretty much sums it up right there. I don't understand like the draw of all of it. But I meet celebrities all the time because of course I take
Pills.
Pilates. I don't need this shit.